Hey guys, it's Tim here at Jones Team Colorado eXp Realty. Hey, listen, something that's just kind of popped up in my mind and kind of shows you the way that I think, I guess, a little bit. But when all of this toilet paper hoarding started, it also caused me to think that if people are running out of toilet paper or do at some point, what the heck are they going to start throwing down their toilets in particular? Are they going to use some of these sanitizing wipes? Are they going to use flushable wipes thinking they're okay? Are they going to use, oh my gosh, paper towels? Or maybe they've got a stockpile of napkins that have been sitting around, some old happy birthday napkins sitting around, and they're going to use those. Folks, I've talked to a couple of resources, myself personally up here, Shirley Septic. A lot of our clients use Shirley Septic for their septic systems, and we refer quite a bit of our clients to them. And then I also talk to the folks over at Search Septic. Both of these are great resources. We'll put links to their websites in the description here at the bottom of this video. So I went to the EPA website. I felt like it was a credible source, and wanted to just hit a few highlights regarding the system. So anyway, before we get into it, again, it's Tim, Jones Team Colorado, eXp Realty. If you have questions, 720-314-8462. And if you like this content, be sure and subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and let us know what other topics we can cover for you. So here are a few things the EPA has to say specifically about septic, but some of this also translates over to our folks, friends, neighbors, clients who are in the city and connected to a sewer system. Inspect and pump frequently. So what is frequently, right? It really depends on household size, the amount of wastewater that's generated, the volume of solids that are contained in that wastewater, and the size of the septic tank. And if you're not sure the septic tank size, one of these folks can help you with that. They can look it up. There are records that they can access and look up. So really, the EPA says at least every 3 years by a septic service professional. And each county has its own governing guidelines on different requirements and things like that as well, especially when you go to sell a house, okay? They're typically pumped between every 3 to 5 years. I know in talking to Shirley and Search, they'd really like to, be out there pumping it every couple of years, because that way the solids don't get just so caked in there. Although we did have a client a few years back, and they used a product called Microlift. I'm not endorsing it. Don't get paid by them. I'll show you a picture of it. And they used it religiously for like 30 years. Every 6 months, you just dump a bottle of it in the commode. And when they did come to pump it, the septic company just said, wow, this is one of the best looking septic systems we've seen in a number of years. So there you go. Just a little anecdote there. If someone is coming to service your septic system, to pump it, to inspect it, these are just some things that you need to know. And again, I'll put a link to this EPA site in the description below this video here on YouTube. Make sure that you're using water efficiently. Hopefully that goes without saying. The average in a single family home, the average adult uses about 70 gallons of water per day. And here's the thing, a single leaky or running toilet can waste as much as 200 gallons a day. So, if you hear that toilet tank filling up and stuff, you need to get a plumber out there and get that fixed, unless you're, a good DIY person. I personally suck at plumbing. some recommendations: a high efficiency toilet, faucets with aerators and high efficiency shower heads, washing machines. Don't dump if you've got an older washing machine, don't run a small load and put it on the large load cycle. Sometimes we just kind of set it and forget it, right? The newer washing machines do automatically adjust for the size of the load, so that's kind of cool. Here's what really prompted me to thinking about this whole topic: properly dispose of the waste. Whether you're flushing it down the toilet, in the garbage disposal, pouring it down the sink, shower, bath, it all ends up in the same place, right? So just remember, toilets aren't trash cans. Here's what you don't want to flush: cooking grease or oil, non-flushable wipes. But in talking to Shirley Septic and Search Septic, they said any of these wipes, okay, like the the Clorox wipes that we're now using to keep everything, our hands and all the surfaces sanitized. And if it says that it's a flushable baby wipe, these guys are still saying don't flush it. These guys have pulled out hundreds of pounds of these quote unquote flushable wipes. They just don't dissolve in the septic. Different kinds of chemicals and solutions, feminine hygiene products, condoms, dental floss, diapers, cigarette butts, coffee grounds, cat litter, paper towels. So here's the thing, guys. My concern is, what happens if somebody does run out of toilet paper, and in a pinch they're thinking, I'll use wipes, I'll use baby wipes, I'll use this stockpile of napkins that I've had from, happy birthday, Uncle Joe's happy birthday party, 3 years ago when we bought way too many napkins. Any of these things, paper towels, if I didn't say that, don't throw these things down the toilet. You're going to have to, go ahead and use them for the appropriate use, but put them in a trash bag and haul them out with the trash, okay? Other things, pharmaceuticals, household chemicals, just be smart. Avoid drain openers for the clogged drain. Again, the cooking grease and all of that, paints and solvents. And again, a lot of this common sense stuff translates to our friends who are in the city and connected to a sewer system. We've sold houses down in the city where flippers had crews in there working, and they were pouring paint down the drains and other putty and caulk and those kinds of things. And we had to bring in our drain specialists and have all of that stuff scraped and cleaned out of the drain before these guys could go ahead and get rocking and rolling in their new home. Just be smart about it. The drain field, there's some do's and don'ts about that. Don't park on it. Keep stuff from growing on it. Big things. Make sure you're mowing it. You just don't want to let a lot of stuff grow on top of that. We hear it referred to as a leach field, the drain field, that sort of thing. So that's what's going on here. Just wanted to share that with you. Hope you find it helpful. If you do, make sure you subscribe. Please share this video with anybody else that might be on a septic system. Here's the thing: with all of us confined at home, the septic systems are getting used a lot more, right? So it's really important to have this information, to think about it, because it's kind of something we take for granted. And we just assume that it's going to work. But this is what's going to kind of help with one of the major systems of your house. We want to share it. And if you like this content, make sure that you let us know that. Send out a comment below, and let us know what else you would like us to report on as it relates to real estate, as it relates to maintaining your home, and or prepping your home for sale, or getting ready to buy a home. And we'd like to make sure that we're being that voice of reason and helping you out with that. Again, I'm Tim. That's me and Tonka. Jones Team Colorado, eXp Realty. If you've got questions, comments, call us, text us, 720-314-8462. Best way to reach us. And we're here for you guys. Hope you're doing well. Stay healthy, stay safe. And until next time, we will see you later. Thanks.